Okay.
Lzwvmmh years has been has Zestov sleeve then Vevgazafirm Zablah Urmzm has Qavzm Hazranlam Vizgro Lumks Yavi Vxli has Zimvan Tefurlam Urizkzuri Ava Uriz Avaz Dvsuyazgas Ben Scum Bordlah Rams Zm Ankazi Qazm Salbah Kazmalks is younger Them he believe Lum yes rum the as has Zabni Zms Kavxli Kavxli Hum has Bandam Nazivich Wav has Raklah Zambi Zambi Zaztav Havaxli Zern Vamzamgaz Hazalak Zvimaz Yirfa Vozamgam Kazi Havaxli Vulam Kaz Uzhambaz Vozam Zaz Yavmangaz Husband Navas Silzags Yilwazi Hazmaz Yazo Yirgus Gaz Hazoli Zulivum Zah Gaz Hazm Napzag Vamzuli Fah Zavi Husband Navazuli Zah Zam Zaztabzuli Vam Zam وزم زم زم gaz has ذك ذك ذم مزكس يزهز في وحمزم في لحرزح ذكسلي هنglolح إيزنكس إيرز هز لم تز Vuvum zam kasvam vach zambi these girls zo lam habakli وريزكس كزهزنزو سزح زبدي وفي وزمز زو زيرح يزفن vum qam wazm nam tz oops zuri vum qtz kazizat maz kazhaz haz yam maksab lam qtz zuri zx zmli zaz tal has zich zipvam ذم ضحك مزح إرمم كتزوزيرح زاز تم هبكسلي يلمح إيرفم زحز زح زمز مزمم لم تازو سزاز مقرلم سزوري زكسس طموزم نزهز سيل قصبودم تسز هذاك سليب لم كتسز في تسزح إينر وريزكس جزحز أفاز دمسو يزازن قم كزم مزو كسبح نفنجز هز Gazhazlam Kazranimerks Avaz Namaz Nafi Nafi Zambi Bamuzam has so bang Zumgaz has Hasserti Miliblam Zimvi Fik Vumgav Lahav Guf Afyurum Zumb Vaxli Uriz Navmaz Lirzah Zimzib Maz Evemerks Havaxleave as Kafuz Gum Kazim Zim Zimblam Kaz Havaxleave as Tazim has Zaz Tav Havaxleave Lam Kaz Vum Gum Zim with Zim Hizmertskis has firm was filah Navmazim Zoksafah Gaz has these Navax Zavi Zastav Havaxli Xrn Vah Wav Mazalks fees as to Havoc sleeves and what Urza Risks has Avaz Zodia or Zoo Sol Huggaz Mux Ease Zebras Havoc sleeve of wasn't the marks have has Zaz Tabzambi was among Zulam Gaz has Virmzam Virmsufah Lam and the spirals return like water. And especially with 15 and 16. 32 70. $52. And I raise this sign for our order. Lzwvmmh, Goetiacon. And that the warmth and the soothing flow out the eyes and other places, we do not banish them, but leave them. And the sense of power and the sense of analgesia to not banish the states, ecstasy. The choirs of the arms declare the last are non-abrogated, and the kingdom is thine to inherit. The kingdom is thine to inherit. And which one stuck out for you?
Well, honestly, I felt a bright blue light with all of them, and the bright blue light came, and it like it flowed and it penetrated each one, and it flowed through it.
And
There was
I particularly felt a connection
a slow
with the 6 seals here. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it is 6.
I feel a slow motion feeling again, purple flashes of light during the first part of the video. The very first was purple flashes of light.
You mean when we got cut off because,
Yeah.
And excuse it, it's a new format and I'm rusty with the old ones, so
it's fine. It's fine.
But I felt it, so
yeah.
And one of the things with these sorts of things is any difficulty along the way, well, that's just butter or whatever they call it.
I also felt in front of me, about 5 feet, it was like something was trying to grow. So that was interesting. The bright lights, the feeling more like in the very top of the head. Green energy from Earth, the color green.
Well, one of the things is that with this, there are more green ones than there are anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Carol Pokerunian says that their balance, there should be some sort of balance where there'd be more than one Saturn and that sort of stuff. But there, as far as what's listed, there's one Saturn and like something like 22, 23 Venus. And so green is a dominant color, actually. But with practice, as I'm saying, it turns out that a lot more of them are female. Number 13 is female. Bifrons is like the Babylon. You know, I've done my like the Goetia series for my greater thing, but I thought I presented what the chants were, but I never did the but you know, I don't remember if I've done all the 72 chants at once. And of course I ended with the Drill Sergeant Gray chant, which approximates as what's the word? Well, you got power, presence, authority, and you got the, you know, the separation. You know what I mean. You got the
Yeah.
You know, it's the boundary. Lzwvmmh is the boundary. It's the terms or the limits. It's kind of transcendent. It's so it's an odd sort of term like that. And of course, Drill Sergeant Gray, Heaven and Hell. And so I don't know if I'm gonna what I can do with this form to polish it. So I some of it was without the thing. I feel like I had trouble speaking at some point, but one can look up the passages that I said.
Saw a red smoke in this when I looked in it. I saw a red smoke, and it just come down and covered the lands.
For me, I saw the black smoke. I don't know what was there were some sounds on your end, I think. I don't know what. Were you trying to see the sigils as you were going along, or what was the deal?
Well, I felt like just to pick up, you know, oh no, not crystal. Well, not crystal, but I just felt like I needed to pick it up and look. And I saw within this, I saw the red smoke covering the lands. I saw.
You can't really see this. You can't really see this. I have a poster that came with the set that I was operating with here. So there's 8 ones that have variants. There's more dukes than anything else. Yeah, there's 1 knight, 5 earls, but there's more variety than, you know, it's interesting to look up and see just how much of it. But when you make the full-on furniture, what are you gonna, you know? Yeah, some people like, you know, you don't need a big old thing, but you know, if you're gonna go all out, you know, you want an altar that's to your chest or something high like that. That's like double square, you know, double cubed, and a scrying mirror that's like relatively big. So, you know, using black glass and painting on the back of it. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Because remember, you got that elemental formula, sh, and then when you form the and the and the sh, you get the t. So the t is the, you know, that's given in the north. So earth is considered a mixture in a lot of systems of the various things that are. And there are more things to do with the form or something. I just thought to include you know, some general idea. You've seen some of the EA Coeting stuff. You're a cat and a bat and a man or something like that. So you can play around with what's mentioned and include it. People ask, well, what are the attributes? When I do the Goetia stuff, I'm like, I'm trying to incorporate what's said in it in my verse selection and stuff like this. And every single thing that I'm doing, if I have if it's like the Grammarium Verum like, or it's like the Goetia or whatever, I'm trying to include verses that mention the same sort of mythology, if not the same entities that are being mentioned in the rest in the chants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, you kind of very often with these sorts of things, I feel kind of flushed right there and stuff.
Yeah.
But you feel I felt like kind of like points inside me in particular, as you know.
Yeah. And like with the green energy, I saw like the world and Earth, and me on it here. And it was like the green energy. It started at the bottom point of the world, I guess we could call it. And it went up, 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 like it was like a bathtub. You pull the plug and the water runs out. Well, this was like pulling the plug and, the green energy coming up. And it went all the way up and through the top of my head and out. So it was like completely filling.
But one of the things, as I said, one of the things that I was that one can try to do with this is one, people look at these things as like, oh, I'm going to jump right there. I'm going to go. Oh, Forcalor. Did I say 42 stuck out? Focalor is Lucifer, Lucifuge Raphael, and that one stuck out this time, along with the other ones that I said. You want to kind of see, if you work with this stuff over and over again and over time, you may find patterns, stuff like groupings of colors and sounds and stuff like this that aren't straight up in the thing. Now, some of that's subjective to the person, some of it's per se not. Like when I get the chance and I find out something from some mythological reference because it shows up in the chant, and I don't know where to find it again. But I start looking it up. I get the chant that says, these words, and then I find something related to that. And sometimes it's like, I don't think I knew that. Like it'll be a book on my shelf that I haven't read yet, and
Right.
I'll flip through this thing and it'll be there. So
Well,
there's a sense of knowing. I don't know. You've heard of Edgar Casey? Edgar Casey was this dude who like slept on books. Now I wouldn't do that a bit. I'd be afraid.
I'd be afraid to miss my books up.
Yeah, like
It would be kind of hard to lay on too. But now,
that too. I'm going to hurt myself or hurt the book, and but it's that's sort of that sort of sense, I guess. But very smooth. And is that it with your sharing regarding this?
yeah.
But yeah, I'm still kind of feeling it. I got
I'm still in slow motion too.
I guess I feel a touch sensitive, not as sensitive as I sometimes get.
Mhm.
Like the hands and stuff.
Right.
Felt
Right.
rather buzzy, but the not so stiff, not so otherwise.
Yeah.
I was forgetting the other day I was out in the forest and some cat crawled on me and it hurt and I was like, and then I forgot, oh yeah, I still must I've been kind of separate, not trying to not notice so much because I overdid things work wise. So yeah.
That's easy to do.
But that sort of thing. So the some of the stiffness from that, and well, I'm in pain anyways. But yeah, and the chant of the order again. Lzwvmmh wo koti hazi rum zipti.